tight and heavy load. Oh, we ride, pedal to the floor, boy, sheet make it foremost, sipping on apple pie.
What up, YouTube? Real Babes and I are finally doing some carp fishing tonight. We came into town today to get something to eat, had to go to the post office, and we're going to Tractor Supply to pick up some sweet feed pellets, which is basically oats and molasses. I use that as ground bait and pre-bait. Most of the time we boil corn, but we've got so much stuff going on. I'm just gonna use the sweet feed. I'm not gonna mess up the kitchen boiling corn because we really don't have time. And I've been pre-baiting with boilies for the past like 4 or 5 days. We also had one of the final home inspections on the plumbing on the house we're trying to buy in Puerto Rico, and it came back not so good. No water to the downstairs at all. The upstairs was extremely low pressure. The owners called today and they said that the water pressure's working, all the plumbing in the entire house is working. So it could have been air bubbles, air pockets when the service was disconnected, or they could have been working on the water main in town somewhere. Needless to say, we've got a plumber going out to inspect that and make sure it's okay so we can move ahead with this, because it's something we really want to do. Okay, YouTube. How many of y'all think Real Babes is gonna get more friggin' ducks? Apple?
What is an apple?
Apparently they have apple, plum, and cherry. So we might be getting a bunch of fruit trees for out at the cabin.
Oh, so cute.
They still have ducks.
Oh, little babies. I was in here yesterday. There was like twice as many. Look how cute they are.
You better get them before they sell out. They're all out of sweet feed, so I'm gonna get some rolled oats or something. Real Babe says she just found some sweet feed.
Yeah, you have to have a minimum food, yes, ma'am.
Found the sweet feed. Grab it, girl. Yeah. Even got little blossoms.
Yeah, it does.
We are making a quick stop at Bond because they have everything you could possibly ever need or want. More duck food because Laura forgot some the other day, and the ducks were starting to revolt. They were getting angry. I gave them French fries. They didn't really like them. So then I tried mashed potatoes. They didn't like that. And then I gave them some granola, which they did eat. We just got home. I'm about to do some pre-baiting, and I got all kinds of goodies that just came in from the pellet shop. And if y'all are into air guns, do yourself a favor, shop at the pellet shop. I'll provide a link in the description. Customer service is incredible. They offer free shipping, and it's just, they're great. Best air gun supplier, retailer, I guess, whatever you want to say, that I've ever worked with. I'm gonna go over some of this stuff real quick. I got 2 new Donnie FLs, one in 25, one in 357, and the rest of this stuff is magazines, magnetic folding stock hold open adapter thing, moderator adapter. Now that's all stuff for the AEA 357, which is one of the only AEAs I'm keeping, and that's gonna be my Cayman and pig gun in Puerto Rico. I also got an extra FX bottle valve just in case something happens. I'm not stuck without replacement parts. And like always, I'm used to getting Slim Jims. This time Ben's sending fruit snacks, which Real Babes is an absolute super fan of. And then of course you always get the stickers, Donnie FL, the pellet shop. Here's the logo, y'all. There is the pellet shop. And Black Arts sticker, because they are the people that made the magnetic folding stock hold open adapter. Okay, for those of y'all that have been following the channel, you know I've been pre-baiting for carp. Real Babes and I are really, really avid carp fishermen. Now, what I've been pre-baiting with is boilies. Here, there you go. And what boilies are, they're basically a dough ball rolled into a ball with a heavy, heavy egg content, and then they're boiled and allowed to dry. And what that does is it toughens them up so they stay on the hair rig better, and it also makes them sink. We are also going to be using sweet feed. And what sweet feed is is it is rolled oats, grain product or byproduct, different pieces of whole oat, different little specks of corn, almost like chicken scratch. And then it's got a heavy molasses content. Carp have a sweet tooth, and that's why they like a lot of the sweeter, fruitier flavors, strawberry, banana, pineapple, vanilla, and they love it. And for those of y'all that don't know this, carp love alcohol too. So if you flavor your stuff with vanilla extract, a lot of times it's got a high alcohol content, and the carp love that. Okay, here we go, broadcasting some boilies, and then I'm gonna get some sweet feed out, and I'm gonna get back to doing some work. Okay, y'all, I'm actually going to grab another pitcher of sweet feed so I can put it in some of the clear water around the dock, just to show you all the bait fish and all the other little brim and stuff that it'll bring in. Luckily, the ducks aren't around, because if they saw me doing this, they would eat every single bit of it. Okay, we'll come back with a light after dark, and I'll show you all the little fishies in there. Here come the ducks hauling butt for their second meal of the day. I was really worried they were gonna see that ground bait, because they would scarf up all the sweet feed. I'm a little worried, y'all, because I screwed the dock box where all our bite alarms and carp stuff is. I screwed it shut during hurricane season, and that was almost a year ago. So we haven't really been in that box in almost a year, and I am scared to death that my bite alarms are gonna have the batteries left in them, and they're gonna be just fried. Wish me luck, y'all. There's one. I think I only got 2 in. I'm gonna find out. Well, here it goes. Doesn't look too bad from right now. Boilies, and bugs didn't even get into the boilies. Okay, let's check this out. Luckily, the batteries were all in really good shape. I'll show them to you. No corrosion, no nothing. Batteries in the receiver are still working. So I got 3 freshies, and we're gonna see how everything goes. Yep, everything's beeping away. It's 2 for 2. We got 1 more to check. Okay, all the alarms that we're gonna be using turn on, and the pod's looking good. Nothing was gonna happen to that. And we got the 3, these are Daiwa Ninja carp rods. I like them because they're tellies, and they store in the dock boxes, which are super filthy dirty from all the pollen. I have not washed it off yet. We are gonna turn the receiver on. Oh my goodness, is it not working? It was. It was working the first time I pulled it out of the box, turned the switch on, and bloop, 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 every little LED lit up. So let's hope it was just like the last life of the battery. I'm gonna get some new batteries and see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed. We are in business. Okay, now we're gonna turn these on. Now we're gonna test them. There we go. Is this one not on? Okay, it's on now. There we go. Okay. Red. White. Blue. Blue. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Upon closer inspection, I did get, now those look like roaches. Those are actually what are called palmetto bugs for folks that don't live in the South. They did get in here. Out of 4 things of bait, they only got into the bait tex. So I'm gonna mix these in with everything I've been pre-baiting with. Okay, I got the pod, or the rod pod set up, and I'm gonna go over all the stuff I took out. Okay, now in here's the boilies. There's a boilie scoop. Those are boilie throwing sticks, and I'll show you all how to use those later on. Now, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things of bait, only 1 of them got compromised. You can see all the palmetto bugs in there. There's the telescopic carp net. That's the The Elon Musk satellite thing, Starlink. And the tackle held up pretty good. You can see all the roach crap and stuff on it. The alarms held up great. No corrosion. Batteries did go dead. I shouldn't have left them in there. And here's another rod pod. And these are 2 carp cradles. And I'm going to leave those out because I still have to pressure wash all the pollen off the dock. And I want to give these a good pressure washing. As far as the tackle, there's no nutritional value. They always hold up really, really well. I got the 3 Daiwa carp combos, and I got some telescopic rods that we use for screwing around, catching bait, microfishing. Okay, we got the net staged. We got the carp cradle staged. We've got the rod pod set up. No rods or bait, anything has been deployed. And then I've got these boilies, and I'm gonna throw a couple with the boilie stick real quick. Here's the boilie stick. We're gonna load it up with some boilies. And I've never been really good at this. And we're gonna see what happens. Okay, we're gonna pick it up. They're gonna roll down the tube. We're gonna hold it by the handle. We're gonna wing it on out there. Now, I can actually get pretty far with this, but it's a lot easier just to broadcast by hand. We're not really fishing at super distances, so that's why I really don't ever use these. Real Babes is going to be getting home pretty late tonight, and my initial plan was to wait for her to start doing some fishing, but I think I'm going to start fishing maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour after dark, just to see what happens. Plus, I've been getting pretty excited. I'll blow it up, even though I doubt, oh, he just went under. Starting to get a bunch of turtles. The boilies also attract turtles. The fruity flavors, not so much, but the meaty flavors always. We're using fruity flavors this time. Tutti Frutti, and I don't know what the other ones are, I can't remember. Now, even though we got a lot of turtles coming in, they're not really an issue when we're fishing for carp with boilies on hair rigs, and I'll explain why once we start rigging up. Now, when we're fishing just with hook bait right on the hook, that's when we catch a lot of turtles. So if you want to avoid turtles, and you can use the boilie rigs for catfish too. We'll probably actually catch some catfish tonight, even though we're using fruity flavors because we want to avoid catfish and catch nothing but carp. But you don't really hook the turtles as frequently using a hair rig as you do using a hook bait, just like right on the hook. Wiggles and I are going back to Bond Mart to get some energy drinkaroos. Didn't make sunset, but I wanted to detour down here, y'all, and show you how pretty it is. This is beautiful Lake Moultrie. Gosh, look at that skyline. I bet it was a great sunset. Got a fire going. Basically just burning a little bit of trash, but we might throw some wood on it. I'm gonna sneak up on that sweet feed I put by the dock, because the last time I was out there, there was turtles, all kinds of stuff, but I didn't have the camera. So here we go. Oh, there's a turtle. But not many fish. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up because I'm getting tired of waiting and I want to catch some fish. I at least want to catch one for y'all. The cat's really interested. Okay, first we need 3 weights. 1, 2, oh, there's 3 right there. These rods were already rigged. This is what a hair rig is. And the bait is gonna go between the hook and this boilie stop. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this so you can see. I got an assortment of boilies. This is a boilie needle. I'm gonna pierce the boilie with it. All the way through. We're gonna grab the tail end of the hair rig. Hook it on, and then we're going to push it all the way through. Okay. And I'm going to pause the video because with my big fingers, it's going to take me forever to get a boilie stop in there. I actually did really, really good with that. I probably should have kept filming. Okay, there's the boilie stop. And you can see where we pulled down the boilie and snugged it up. Now, I usually don't use that much of a tag end on my hair rigs. This one I can adjust. No, I can't. This one's hand tied. Well, who cares? We're going to see what it does. And I'm using 2-ounce. I love these. They're sort of like bank sinkers or like bass casting sinkers. But they're square and they don't roll as much and they stay planted really good. And that clips right onto our sinker release. In case the fish breaks off, it's not going to carry around the sinker. Hi cat, you're never interested, you're antisocial, and now I'm making a video and you're going to be a pest. I got one rigged up, and I don't know if you can see the boilie, but I haven't deployed anything yet. I'm going to rig up these last two, get them out, and then I'm going to go over the bite alarms with y'all. We have major problems. I'm going to show you what's going on, y'all. Okay, I think y'all can see that. This line is dry and it's slipping on the spool, which it shouldn't be because it's a spool or a braid reel. It's got the rubber on the spool. You can see as I pull it, it's just spinning. So I'm going to soak it and see if that helps. Okay, I put all the other rods up. Well, I just put them on the other side of the dock. I actually think I'm going to cast this one out, but I'm pretty sure I am going to have to re-spool everything before I can start catching carp. Dang it. Okay, this one's cast out. We're going to set it. Okay, they're talking to each other. Now we're going to give it a pull. Okay, that's working. Now I'm going to attach the swinger, which is this. And what it does is it provides weight, which in turn provides tension against the alarm. Okay, everything's talking, it's on, and it is almost 10. It is 9:50, what is that, 9:53. I'm turning the lanterns off. I'm gonna go get some work done. I've got the bite alarm receiver in my pocket. We'll probably get a hit pretty soon here. I'm gonna keep track of the time, see how long it takes. And I'm gonna get working on respooling those other reels. Okay, bite alarm's going off. We got a fish on. Okay. I think it's a turtle. No, it's a fish. I don't think y'all can see me. Okay. There. Oh! I'm actually grabbing a hold of the line because it's slipping so bad I shouldn't have cast this out. Oh! It broke. No. I think it was just wrapped around a snag. No, it snapped. Okay. You know what? I've still got the boilie. I'm going to cast it right back out. Got that one set back up, and it was slipping, but it performed better than I thought. So against my better judgment, I'm still gonna put another rod out. It was getting played with a little bit. Took longer than I was expecting. What time is it? It is 9:45. So it took almost a solid hour. I'm gonna put a couple more boilies out while I'm here. Okay. In the vicinity of my hook bait. Well, that carp fishing experience was a complete and total disaster. I'm still pre-baiting. We did get some fish in. I got that one run on video, and then I went inside and I fell asleep on the couch. I woke up to the bite alarm going off. I was looking for a smoke alarm. I couldn't figure out what it was. Maybe the refrigerator door open. Then I finally, oh yeah, the bite alarm. So I came running outside and didn't get good runs on those, but they did rob the bait. So I just reeled everything in. I'm still pre-baiting some sweet feed, and I'm gonna put some lane mash out. It's what we feed the ducks, lane rations for chickens, and that works as a good ground bait. Well, we've got everything ready to go. We're just waiting on fish. And that will be yet another independent video. Love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Weekend's here. Enjoy it.